Hi there. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I think we are about at the end of this case. I mean, I don't know how much longer, but it doesn't seem like there's anything else that could be left. We've parsed every detail. It's just we got one last deduction, and presumably however long the end is. Depending on how long it is, I might either have this be a shorter episode, or if it's really short, then I'll go ahead and start the next case just to, see what's going on there, But anyway, so we have the wardrobe, which, I mean, come on, that's not the only thing it could be, right? Because he wanted to check on and get my opinion on things, even though I would have already been drugged, so I don't think I would have been very useful, but regardless, it was a wardrobe. Considering everything that had happened last night, certainly it may have looked as though Kazuma was going to ring the bell cord. Yes, however, what is directly beside the bell cord? The wardrobe. The wardrobe? And, more importantly, what was inside the wardrobe? The man's great friend, sleeping soundly. Ah! Miss Pavlova, please, think back very carefully. What were Mr. Osogi's exact words last night? Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here. Another opinion? Yes, but not from a member of the crew. No, Mr. Osaki intended to consult his close friend on the matter, to see if between them they might be able to help in some way, no doubt. Oh no. Sadly, we can't know the truth for certain now. It's too late for that. But I wish you had made sure of what Mr. Osagi was looking at. Things may have ended very differently if you had. Yeah, man, that's kind of rough. Miss Pavlova. I want to thank you for finally admitting the truth. But, unfortunately, the truth is, a man lost his life because of what you did, and that will never change. I hope you'll never I hope you'll never forget that. I'm sorry. Really. I'm so sorry. What have I done? Oh. And so, at long last, the mystery surrounding the tragic accident on the SS Bureau was finally laid to rest. January 9th, 7:14 p.m. What will happen to Miss Pavlova now, then? Once we reach Great Britain, she'll be handed over to the British police at Scotland Yard. What about the fact that she ran away from Russia? Won't the Russians try to repatriate her? Apparently, the English detective can speak to the immigration office and sort all that out. Mr. Sholmes can do that? So, she won't be going back to Russia, then? No, I don't think so. Even if she wanted to return in the future, I doubt she would be able to. She ran away, so now she's an exile for life. I see. I'm sorry. Seaman Stroganoff. I wanted to help our angel, no matter what. But I didn't think about you. About how you lost a good friend. I will go with Nina. I will give myself to British police. That's kind of you. In the meantime, thank you for letting me go free again. Cosimo's death feels like such a waste, but... well, do what you can for Miss Pavlova, won't you? Nah. Oh hey, your face looks better. I'll give you that, at least. Well, I'm afraid you need to pack now. We're due to arrive in Hong Kong tomorrow. As much as it pains me, I'm going to have to hand you over to the consul to arrange your passage back to Japan. Yes. I did stow away, after all. I couldn't really expect anything different. So, you should get back to your cabin now. Damn, this is not even a bittersweet anything, it just kind of sucks for everyone involved. It looks like my study tour to Great Britain is over, before it's even begun then. To think that only days ago, Cosima and I were laughing together about how we'd tear up the streets of London. That seems like a distant memory now. Oh, what's that? Is it someone weeping? Cesaro-san. Naruto-san. I didn't know you had returned. Oh, well, I haven't been back long. Inspector Hosonaga just told me I should pack, you know, ready to leave the ship tomorrow and all that. Aw, come on, Cesaro. I know it's a rough situation, man. I still can't believe this has happened. I can't believe someone's life can be over just like that. Cesaro-san. He had such grand ideas for this visit to Great Britain. So many dreams. And now they've been cruelly taken away, just as he has. I thought I could never forgive the person responsible. But now we know the truth. That it was just an accident. Just a silly series of mishaps. It's too much, Naruto-san. It's just too much. Yes, I know. I wish there was something I could say. Inspector. My duty was to see Asogi-san safely to Great Britain, but I failed, and caused his two closest friends great pain and suffering as a result. I've let everyone down. And I will do anything to make up for my terrible blunder. Nobody blames you, Inspector. Wait, how did my shackles back on? Surprised, Mr. Naruhodo? What is the meaning of this shit, bro? Oh, a trifling matter. Simply that in my head, I think I shall always picture you wearing those shackles. Without them, the balance seems all wrong. It's distracting. Sorry. So, I decided to restore them. For old time's sake, shall we say? You are a stowaway, after all. He thinks this is funny. I mean, it's in a cosmic sort of way, I guess. Mr. Sholmes. We do appreciate all your assistance. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Not at all, not at all. And though it's a little late, may I offer my sincere condolences. The loss of your companion is truly heartrending. I hope that you will be able to fulfill some of his aspirations in his honor.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. We shall be disembarking at the next port, in Hong Kong. We have to return to Japan and make a full report about everything that's happened.
What? Wait a minute.
It's just me that has to go back, isn't it? I mean, I was a stowaway. The terms of this study tour were negotiated by the Department of Justice in both Great Britain and Japan. It was to be one lawyer and one assistant. Was to be. In the light of Mr. Osogi's unfortunate death, I'm afraid the study tour can no longer go ahead.
Oh no! I don't care for me, but...
Poor Sato-san.
My dear fellows, the majority of problems have an extremely simple solution, you know? All you require is one lawyer, and the study tour can continue, surely.
But there is no one else with the necessary qualifications, Mr. Sholmes. We know of no other lawyer.
Qualifications, you say? Any qualifications obtained in your own country will be of little value in Great Britain, I'm afraid.
Oh, but
anyway, the voyage to London still promises a good month of time. An ample opportunity, I would say, to find yourselves another suitable lawyer.
Oh, yes. Mrs. Otto. Yes?
Do you think perhaps I might be able to do it?
Ah, but you're not a lawyer, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, unless... Are you studying law?
No, I'm not, but... I'm sorry. In that case, I don't think there's even a chance it could work.
But, as I said, there's still more than a month before we reach England shores. Isn't that right, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, I have a month in which to study, to learn what I must to become a lawyer in Great Britain.
Mr. Naruhodo, that's ridiculous. Are you seriously suggesting anyone could learn all of that in just 40 days? There's only one way to find out. I would work my fingers to the bone, Inspector, every single day. Will you let me try? And if by the time we reach Great Britain, I haven't learned enough to be recognized as a lawyer, I'll take whatever punishment is deemed appropriate. But why put yourself in such a difficult position? For Kazuma, he said that there was something he had to do in Great Britain, and that he would sacrifice anything to make it happen. He was passionate about it. I can't let all that passion just come to nothing. And anyway, it's for my own benefit, too. I will become a lawyer. I have to. What do you say, Mr. Zato? Oh, isn't that nice? I think it's a wonderful idea. Thank you.
So, what does our bespectacled inspector friend say?
Are you serious?
One lawyer and one assistant. The numbers are indisputable.
No, it's madness.
Yet fascinating, wouldn't you agree?
Fascinating.
Duty and rules are the dull routine of existence that we all abhor. Give us interest. Give us fascination. Speak for yourself. Besides, qualifications are no measure of a man. What matters is his character, no? And you've witnessed ample evidence of this man's exemplary character today with your own eyes. From the early hours of this morning until this very moment now. Despite contending with the passing of his close companion, and despite the accusation of guilt, this man has shown resourcefulness, intelligence, and above all, courage. Very well. I'll think of a clever way to forward my report to the Department of Justice. Inspector! After all, I did just make a promise, didn't I? I said that I'd do anything at all to make up for my shortcomings here. Oh, thank you, Inspector. If you'll excuse me, I must pay a visit to the captain's quarters, I think. I need to discuss what to do next, and how best to make my report. Are you really prepared to attempt this, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, I'm going to try. I wonder, would you consider teaching me what I need to know? Everything about being a lawyer. I would be delighted to help you. I am a judicial assistant, after all. Thank you. And, Mr. Naruhodo, I'd like you to take charge of this. What? Me? Are you sure? I'm sure it's what Kazuma-sama would have wanted. Its name is Karuma. It's a great sword that's been in the Asaki clan for generations. Very well, I accept. I'll treasure it always. Yay, you're now a longsword main. So then, Miss Hasato, it seems we'll be working together for some time to come yet. It will be an honor, Mr. Naruhodo. And for the next 40 days, I shan't grant you a single minute of freedom. Oh, slap the books. We shall fill every spare moment with study. Yes, that's exactly what I need. But, before we begin, I have an earnest favor to ask of you, too. Goodness, what is it? Wait, what? Please throw me to the ground. 3 times. What? I should never have doubted you. You were Kazuma-sama's closest friend. Of course you never would have done anything to hurt him. That should have been obvious to me from the start. But I allowed suspicion to get the better of me. And no matter how upset I was feeling, it was completely unforgivable behavior. No, you were in shock. It's okay. You just found out about me stowing away. And the cabin door was locked from the inside. Oh, no, sorry. No, we're not doing that shit. I'm gonna need you to throw me around these walls like I was a fucking ping pong ball. Do it, you fucking pussy. No, I won't let you make excuses for me. Whatever the circumstances, I should never have thrown you. Not just once, but 5 times. Hey, I see you were keeping count, and so was I. I do remember 5 distinct times that happening. That number keeps creeping up, doesn't it? Please, you must. Just take hold of me and throw me. Do it, you pussy. Don't even think about it. No, says Otto-san. I'm not doing fucking Domestic Abuse Simulator, the game. No. I don't even know how. I've never thrown anyone in my life. Very wise, Mr. Naruhodo. It isn't a skill one acquires without considerable training. Oh, Mr. Sholmes. I observed your throwing technique several times with great interest. I confess, I was most impressed. When did he see that? I presume that would be a form of Japanese wrestling. Oh, well, in a way. It's not wrestling, but my own interpretation of an ancient jujitsu technique. Apparently it's called the Cesaro takedown. It leaves your head swimming, believe me. How beguiling. I am a practitioner of the combative arts myself. I am a somewhat accomplished boxer. There he goes, dancing around again. Yeah, oh, okay. You might want to pull your, good thing you're pulling your punches a bit, because I'm pretty sure you would have just, yeah, it looks like you would have socked Cesaro right in the damn face. I wonder if you'd be so kind as to instruct me on the technique of your arresting throw. Yes, I'd be honored. Then let us not dally. Demonstrate, my dear madam. Oh, of course. Aw. Come, Cesaro, come on. We don't gotta. He doesn't need that. You don't gotta test on. I'm not. Come on. Cut me a break. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo? Sorry. Damn. Well, make it 6, I guess. As you can see, you throw from the abdomen. Oh yes, arresting indeed. And that is what you term the Cesaro takedown, is it? Actually, no. That was a Cesaro squash. Wait, there's 2 different things? How many fucking martial art moves do you know, lady? In my groggy state of consciousness, a scene from an evening recently spent with Kazuma flickered into my mind. Karuma? That's right. The prized sword that has been passed down through generations of the Asogi clan. I can't believe you got permission to bring it with you. Isn't that a deadly weapon? Something that was like a no-no? I mean, taking a katana is on study tour it's more than a little irregular, surely. And you really are longsword, man. A Japanese man's sword is his soul, Ryunosuke. I can't be parted from my katana. Karuma guides me. I truly believe that. Karuma. Wonder what that means. So its name compels its wielder to slice evil in 2. Not that you would need much compelling. On that subject, there's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain, and I'll sacrifice anything to make it happen. I'd appreciate you seeing it through with me. Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you. I knew you would let me down. That's cool, but also slightly menacing? Like, what exactly was he, what is he trying to do? I mean, I know he wanted to, like, reform the legal system and stuff, but it could be a little less ominously vague about it, you know? That important thing that he had to do, I still don't know what that was. And why he didn't just fucking tell me. I mean, we're supposed to be fucking best friends or whatever. But I'm going to see the place for myself and work it out. In Great Britain's capital, London. Yeah, to London we go, I suppose. Alright, and we are done. Yeah, boy, we did it. We fucked around and found out. I'm glad the ending was like a little bit. It was, at least there was something like good stuff to look forward to, because like for a moment there it was just kind of bleak.
I mean, it wasn't very satisfying. Like, oh, yay, a 15-year-old girl's life is ruined forever because of series of unfortunate events. And you know, all that. And Kazuma just died like a fool. I mean, he's not like a fool, but, you know, like, it didn't have to happen, is the main thing. Like, it was just a real wasteful kind of death. Like, it's not even going out in a blaze of glory. It's just like, it didn't even need to happen. I mean, it was a number of events that had to happen that certain way for that to even work, you know? Like, if they hadn't drugged us, if you know, she didn't assume that he was going to pull a bell cord, if he didn't happen to fall in such a way to directly break his neck, like, it was just a series of unfortunate events. And that's not super satisfying. But, you know, again, that little ending scene was pretty nice. I'll give it that. It was charming. And now, well, I fully understand Ryunosuke's resolve to be a lawyer. And yeah, I think it set up things pretty well for, I guess, when we finally get into London in the next case. Adventure of the Runaway Room. Let's see something. Yeah, this would definitely be a shorter episode. I mean, I could start the third case, but I probably wouldn't get that far before having to cut off. And yeah, you know, this episode isn't, you know, so short as to not be long enough, you know, so. Yeah, sure. Next time, though, we will, in fact, be starting a new case, and we'll actually be in London, and I'll be stuck in a fucking boat. Yay! But, you know, until then,